Hello and welcome to Profiles in Risk. This is your host Tony Caña, switching to my radio voice. And today, yes, she laughed. It worked. And today I have with me Megan Thomas, owner at the Social Coverage Collective. Megan, thank you for joining me today. How's it going?
Good. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome, fantastic. Um, and you are in Nashville, so I'm assuming that you're still recovering from the hottest summer on record.
Oh my
And
gosh, yes. So
uh,
hot.
as we are recording late October, it's probably beautiful.
Perfect. It's perfect out right now. Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. Um, awesome. So we always give the guest the chance to give the elevator pitch. What is the Social Coverage Collective?
Sure. The Social Coverage Collective is a done for you social media option for insurance agents to help them stand out online and be the go to agent in their space.
Okay, so done for you. So complete outsourcing of my social media needs.
So what we have is a membership. So our members can log in and based on what kind of insurance they provide, they can go to a different area in the website and literally copy and paste all of the captions. And then we have done for you graphics as well. And I also work with members on how to brand themselves so they are more recognizable and memorable in the digital space.
Okay. So depending on the type of insurance that I sell. Okay. So in my experience, and I've never been an agent, but I've worked with many agents as their underwriter, as their sales manager, as their recruiter, etc. It seems to me that in general, agents are a bit lost on social media, right? The average age of an insurance agent is kind of high up there. They started in the industry before social media, and generally just don't have much of an idea on how to do it and how to do it well.
Right.
Um, how did you realize this was a need and get involved in this space?
So I had a friend actually reach out who was a insurance agent, and I had been helping several different industries with social media. And typically, the first thing I do when I get into a new niche is I look at the competition and see what the competition is doing. So as I was researching for his social media and looking for competition in the insurance industry online, there was none. There was nothing to look at. And so I saw what a need there was to fill in the insurance industry just to help educate people of the power of social media and just how to simplify it, to be honest with you. I know it can be overwhelming for a lot of people. So the whole goal of the collective is just to help agents stand out, but do it in a way that doesn't seem overwhelming or too time consuming.
Okay. Okay. So m- my worry with kind of the description you give me thus far is how do we have, so let's say we sign up with you as an agency, right? Kind of tell you what kind of business we do and have you take over our social media. How do we avoid it feeling to our customers like it is outsourced? Like how do we avoid our social media looking like every other agent in town?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's copy and paste, but there are places where you can add your own spin on things. So anything that you would add your own spin or your own branding into is in all caps, and you just go in and put in a unique story, an anecdote, or things like that that go back to you and what we call the brand menu, which is basically just some things that you're known for in your space, whether it's personal or insurance related. And then as far as the graphics go, there are several different options of graphics that you can choose from, and you can just quickly change out the colors and the fonts so they're your branding and your style.
Okay, so it's more of a collection of templates that to guide me on the kind of things that
Yeah, so it is a template, but it is a done for you template. So you can pick, there's five different captions per category released every month. So the odds of someone using the exact same caption on the exact same day are very unlikely,
Mm-hmm.
but it is also something that you'll have your own spin on. But the base of the bulk of the content is there for you, so you don't have to think about it.
Okay, that makes sense. So you've been doing this for a while. It looks like a good almost 5 years.
Yes, so I have been into the social media world for about 5 years, so I've seen quite a bit, and then just recently have niched down into the insurance space.
Okay. Um, okay. So what kind of results are your clients seeing?
the The best results are for people who are looking to really build relationships and for the long-term clients, and that is what we're seeing. We're seeing lots of new leads come in, and we're seeing lots of relationships being built that are driving those leads and those referrals. It's definitely like results are great. They have gone up. I have a client who has literally about 10x her leads just because she is starting those conversations. And that's another thing we work
You,
on.
you should lead with that.
Right? Probably should. But she was just posting when she had time. But now she's posting, and we also do trainings in the collective as well on how to engage, on how to talk to people and start conversations, and the questions to ask to really drive those leads and results.
Okay, so yeah, 10x the number of leads. That's fantastic. Leads are expensive
They are
if
expensive.
you're not bringing them in yourself.
Yes.
So if your social media can actually help you bring in leads that are within your appetite, within your carrier's appetite, that's
Right.
a humongous win.
And social media is great for that because you can really target the people that you want to talk to. If you have a specific target market, you can really nail down into that as you are looking for people that you want to connect with, right? So whether you're on Instagram and searching through hashtags, or you're on Facebook and looking through Facebook groups or things like that, you pretty much can pick who you want to start those conversations with and drive them that way.
Do you also play with training us on how to do the ads for social media, or is it just organic?
It's mostly organic. We are getting into a bit of the ads, but most of the agents that I come across don't want to pay for ad spend right now. So I'm focusing on really getting them comfy with creating content and generating leads and starting conversations. And then we can get more into the ad stuff a little bit later down the line.
Yeah, insurance ads, like insurance keywords, some of the most expensive. So
Oh, for sure.
you
And the
you're not gonna outbid
regulations
that.
and it's a lot. It's a lot. And you can still, even without ads, just doing everything organically, you can still generate an enormous amount of leads just organically by having conversations.
Okay. So on the website, I see a course listed.
Yes.
So tell me about that foundations course.
So the foundations course is something that we only do 2 to 3 times a year. It's a 12-week program where you can come in and literally start at the beginning, and we work our way and build the foundations of what you need to be successful online. So this week we're doing, like, we start with mission, vision, and then we work our way into like branding, and we dig deep into what you want your branding to look like. And then we go all the way to even, strategizing ways to continue being successful even when you get out of the program, like how to really systematize it. And it's a great course for those without a lot of knowledge. But there's also there's a Facebook group that goes with that for any questions, as well as Voxer support 5 days a week.
Okay. So the general service outside of the course, how is that priced and what kind of commitment is it?
So it's month to month, just because not a lot of people like the commitment style, so I don't do that. The current price right now is $49 a month, and then in January of 24, it's going up to $79 a month.
Are the current subscribers getting grandfathered in?
Yes, they are. So
Okay.
anybody who signs up before, December 31 of this year will be grandfathered in at that $49 rate.
Okay. So basically, hurry up, get in, don't wait.
Basically, yes.
Get in now, so you can grandfather into the old pricing.
Right.
And what about the foundations course?
That is a $6.99 one-time commitment, and then you get you will have access to the membership, $49 for until you leave, pretty much forever.
All right, all right. Um, what, what do you think are kind of the key opportunities with for insurance agents when it comes to social media in 2023, 2024?
I think making insurance fun, right? Insurance is not a fun topic. Most people don't want to talk about insurance. It's rather boring. But if you can really shine your personality through the content and connect with people on things outside of insurance, right? Like you consider who your target market is, you get very clear on what you want to be known for, and you start conversations about those things, and then you can bring up business. So, making it fun, providing educational content in a fun way for people and showing them what's possible, right? Like I've learned so much about insurance and, the financial freedom that can come with that. And all of those aspects that you don't think about, right? So being an agent that showcases that on their social media and doing it in a fun, relatable way, I think you are going to get a lot more traction there than cold calling and saying, "Hey, let's talk about insurance." Because nobody wants to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Are you working mostly with personal lines agents or mostly with commercial lines agents or both?
Both right now.
Okay. Okay, so you can help us even if we're kind of like niched commercial lines.
Yes, and I am open also to adding new things in. Like I started completely personal, and then I've had other people who are very interested in what I do, but I may not have something for them. So they give me background on what they do, and then I produce the content for them. Not saying I can always do that, but that's where we're at right now. Dabbling in group benefits and commercial and things like that.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much for your time today. It's interesting. I should share that before we started recording. I shared that 50% of the listenership is insurance carrier people, 50% is insurance broker and agents people, and in my experience, 100% of the agents and brokers are confused about social media, are not doing it great. So I do think there's a big need for this kind of service. And by the way, geographically, you're open to working with agents all over the country?
Yes, absolutely. Anywhere.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time today. When this goes live, I will tag both you and the company on LinkedIn. And best of luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much.